it's like, for me, I'm like, okay, will you please explain to me what you're talking about with saying that it's a pyramid scheme or whatever the case may be? What it is that you can take it and build your own brokerage using their platform, and the rev share that goes back and forth is cut off the top of the top line revenue of the company, and given to the agents, and it's in the form of referral fees, right? So just imagine you have, agents that you've built, you've used this platform to build your own brokerage, and EXP takes all the back end liability, payment processing, legal compliance, all that off your shoulders. You're able to expand into any market, and any agents you bring in, you collect 2 to 4% referral fee on every deal they do until they cap every year, right? That's what it is. It's referral fees going back and forth. So scheme would imply it's illegal. Scheme would imply, there's something, wrong going on here, but it's literally referral fees going back and forth, between agents. And the cool thing is like in 2021, they made $300 million as a company, right? 150 million of that went back to the agents in cash.
But you said 100 million went back to the agents.
300 million, right? 150 million.
150
because they
million,
get 50 cents off the top of every dollar before they pay a single company expense.
Wow.
So they made 300 million. They give 150 in cash out of that year's revenue back to the agents in monthly distributions. Out of the 150 million they have left, they pay their expenses. They have 81 million profit that year, right?
Wow.
Now that year, Remax lost money, Open Door, OfferPad, Zillow, Compass, Redfin, all lose money, lost tons of money, right? None of those companies give a dollar to agents. And here EXP is, they gave 150 million in cash out of that year's revenue, not reserves built up over the years, but out of that year's revenue, and then still made 81 million in the green, right, in the positive. They're so far ahead when it comes to like balance sheets and financials. It's not even funny. There's not even a close second place. Not even a contender when it comes to the company fundamentals and everything. But what they do for agents, and that doesn't even count the equity they gave. I mean, I've been there for 2 years. I paid them $40,000 in fees. I have $80,000 right now in equity in the company.
Double.
Through
the stock share
that they give me for just selling real estate, right? I was with Remax for 10 years. I paid them $500,000. I have zero to show for that. That's just $500,000 cash I gave them. Here, I actually own part of the company. I can, as the company valuation grows, my portfolio that they gave me for free grows, right? I mean, it's like, it's a no-brainer for me. But again, that's just speaking facts. And I think people that say pyramid scheme or try to talk down on it, I get this is why I don't recruit. I get the entire ickiness of an EXP agent calling you 15 times in a week to try to follow up with you about.
That's going to be my next question.
Right?
Yeah, the recruiting.
Yeah,
the recruiting.
I get that part, right? But there's pros and cons to every company.
100%.
Listen, dude, I've made hundreds of thousands, getting probably close to $1 million more money than I would have if I would have stayed at my last brokerage. Yeah. So it's a financial decision, and I've also built a community. There, 1,000 agents and growing. We're a very close knit group. So there's pros and cons to everywhere. You have to kind of weigh them out and decide what's best for you.
Back to what you were saying before too, like the recruit. I think that's where it really gets like that name, because if you agree or disagree, like I feel like sometimes, because I work with a lot of realtors, I see a lot of realtors, right? I feel like sometimes people may, push more of the recruiting side than focus on doing business.
Yeah.
But I think that's non-unique, because I think that could be in any brokerage. But I think that's where it comes from.
But like you said, I mean, you go to Walmart, you get one bad employee doesn't ruin.
Yeah, it doesn't ruin the whole company. 100%.
Just to give you like a personal experience, I've had a call. I was sitting on my couch. No, I got a call from an EXP agent trying to recruit me, and I asked him, "How many deals have you done?" He's like, "None." So what the heck are you calling me recruiting? Go cold call, right? Because you haven't done any deals. You should be generating income and not focusing on the recruiting side, but starting your own business and making money on that side. So, again, it's there's pros and cons, like Ricky said.
I mean, the thing is that like, the people that are out there just focusing more on recruiting themselves, that's temporary. because it takes a long time and a lot of agents to build up to the point where you're making a living off of the other agents. That's why 75% of EXP agents never recruited one single agent. But why do they stay there? Because they love the culture, right? When you have a company full of agents who all own part of the company and they're not customers of the company. See, like you guys are customers of your brokerage right now. You're just paying fees in, and you're their customers, and your clients are your customers. But over here, it's like we're in it with the corporation. And so it creates this totally different culture. And so that's why a lot of people that don't recruit or never even make it to the levels of being able to make a living from the recruiting stay there because of the support, the culture, and the stock benefits. I mean, you get all that regardless if you recruit or not.
Right.